Okay, I'm going to try this again. That's right, football. Um, the Eagles are lucky tonight. I feel like they're kind of lucky tonight. Matt Ryan threw a couple of passes in the second half there that I thought, where are you throwing the ball there, Matt? Um, it's tricky throwing into single cover, and it's tricky when you're throwing against a team that plays as well defensively as Philly. And there was one interception there I thought making him look kind of silly for throwing the ball, but honestly, the defenses tonight kind of stole the game. So the Eagles win the game 18-12 over Atlanta. Atlanta gets close, fourth down. They just can't punch it in, and this may feel very familiar to Atlanta fans. This is kind of at Atlanta Falcons history right here. They get close, they look okay, look like they got a shot, and then they don't. And then nope, it's pulled away. It's an Atlanta trait, and it's got to be getting kind of tiring to Falcons fans. Um, I neither Foles nor Ryan particularly impressed me with what I saw tonight. I didn't watch the entire game, but I saw enough of the game to say that neither of them had their best game. But I thought Foles played well when it mattered late in the game. A couple of fantastic passes, some excellent runs by the Philadelphia Eagles as well. And once they got that touchdown to go ahead, um, I, I I know that the Falcons got close in fourth and goal. They were close, but I really didn't think that Philadelphia was going to blow it. There's something that happens when you're a Super Bowl champion. You win these games. Games you might have lost every year previously, you win them. So for the Eagles now they're 1-0. For the Falcons you're 0-1, and you've played about as well defensively against a loaded Eagles team as you can, and you kind of have to build from that going into week 2 and hope to get better from there. Again, and I said this when I did my preview of week 1, I expect a lot of upsets. I expect to see some shockers, and I kind of thought when it was 12-10 for the Falcons that they were going to win it. I thought, this is one of those games that they're going to win it, even though they missed the extra point. But that happens every now and then too by kickers that get fired the next day a lot of the time. But it was an interesting game. It was a fun game, and it was a good start. A lot of penalties. Holy crap! These guys, all the holding and illegal blocks and illegal hits, and that makes the game frustrating to watch. But that again, that's early season, and all I think when I see this is how many weeks of preseason do they have to get this straight? Right? Yeah. I did notice a couple of tackles there where a guy normally would lead with his head, and they didn't. So, all this talk about the hits and what they were calling, what they're not calling, it looks like players adjusted pretty well. So there you go. I'm not guaranteeing that I will do football videos every week, every day that there's a game, but there you go, my NFL video of the day, and it was a fun game. I enjoyed watching that, and Foles is lucky. He's lucky because they were this close to blowing it at home in their home opener after a Super Bowl, and you could say Super Bowl hangover, and that's the thing, but in reality, you don't want to lose that first game at home. So, big win for the Eagles, and part of the reason I love the NFL is that there's only 16 games in the season. So every game is important, and that's so much fun. And I wish more sports were like this, where every game is so important that each game is 5% of your season. But you have baseball where you can go on a 10-game losing streak and it doesn't matter. You have basketball where 4 or 5 games, hockey 4 or 5 games. But if you do that in football, your season's basically over. The 10 games, your season is over. 5 games, pretty darn close to being over. So that every game is more important with football, and it really is like a chess match. And tonight, with that defense playing as well as it did, and with the fact the offenses couldn't quite get in gear until partway through the third quarter, that makes it a very interesting chess match indeed. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video, and hey, that's another NFL video. Congratulations. I'll talk to you guys again soon.